Welcome to Kentucky Football Nation. Well, before we talk about the Tennessee game, we'll be doing a live tonight, Sunday night, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. We can talk about the portal football, and we'll talk about basketball if you want to talk about it. All right, guys. This week, 2 games we should have probably lost. We're 12-6. We probably should be 10-8. I mean, we had no business probably winning either one of these games, but that's sports. We did. Tennessee, all my life. We cannot beat them in football, and they cannot beat us in basketball. I mean, they'll beat us every once. Obviously, we play more in basketball. You play 2, sometimes 3 times a year, but we just got their number, and they got our number in football. We had Will Levis, and I thought, man, we're going to get these. We'll get them every once in a while. But this rivalry is just maybe it's because they're a football team and we're a basketball team. That might be it. I think it might be, but we can't. We can't get them, and they can't get us. So they'll pay us back. Yeah, we do play them in football, so they'll pay us back. All right, guys. 80-78. You saw it. I sat there with my friends, and excuse me, I scratched my eye. I sat there and watched the first half, and went, "Yeah, man, come on." I mean, they were just going to the basket, going to the basket, going to. It's like, dude, can you step in front of somebody? Can you foul somebody? I mean, well, we fouled them, but man, I mean, but I will say this: the second half, they came out, they made a concerted effort to do that. So let's look at the team stats. Everything's even, except for free throws. We shoot 60%, 61% from. Man, if we make our free throws, we keep missing 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2. Man, if we could have made free throws at the end, we could have, really came back. They shot 47%. We shot 47%. We hit 11 threes. They hit 8, 45 and 42%. Free throws, they made 20 of 29, so they missed 9, and we missed 7. So rebounds, I said we couldn't get out. It was only 29-24. We couldn't get out rebounded. We didn't really. For points in the paint, I said they couldn't get 40. They only got 30. We got 30 also. So we mucked it up. We put Diabate in there and mucked it up a little bit, which was fine, and it worked. Turnovers, 12-8. Tennessee had 12. We had 8. Points in the paint were important. Look, guys, I mean, now it's getting to the point where if we're ahead at halftime, I'm gonna be scared that we're gonna lose. I just wish we just go ahead and be down. I mean, part of me says that as we sit there and watch that game, and there's no. I thought there's no way we're going to come back and win this game, but you got to give it up to our kids. They fought. I mean, they didn't give up. They fought as hard as they could. And Mark Pope made some adjustments again. He kept the lineup once we started making a run. He kept the same people in there. Jelinek scored 5 quick points. He didn't need to be in there in the second half, and I think he was only out there a couple minutes. Yeah, when we were making our run, keep those people in there. Moreno, 3 points in 22 minutes, guys. 6 rebounds. I mean, he had a bad game. He did some cheap fouls. Otega Owe, only 12 points, but a lot of them were at the end. Wish you could hit a few more free throws, and you probably would have had 15 or 16 points, but you had 12. Cam Williams, look, guys, I don't know what to say about him. 15 minutes, 2 points. He had that one drive to the basket, a nice little layup on I think a reverse layup. Nice drive. Just do that then. I mean, damn, I just wish the kid would score a little bit more. I don't know. We paid him to, hit 3-pointers, and that's not going to happen evidently. Aberdeen at 22 points. What are you going to do? He had 4 at the half again, just like in the LSU game, and he turned it on, and he was just shooting and just firing it up there. So that's what I would do. I'm glad he let him do that. Diabate, 10.6 rebounds. Man, that guy bricked another free 3-pointer off the backboard. I mean, you're going to hurt somebody. He is literally going to. I mean, that thing hit the back. Didn't hit the rim 2 games in a row. Hit the backboard and came off. I mean, you're gonna hurt somebody, dude. Stop shooting threes before somebody gets hurt. I know that that Noah shooting system computers just watching him probably just burning that damn computer up because that thing's got to be yelling at him. 45-degree angle. He couldn't get a 45-degree angle if you gave him a damn ladder. Stop shooting those. But I do. He fought hard, and he's talking the whole game, man. He was arguing with everybody. I think he was arguing with himself at one point. Garrison only had 2 points in 18 minutes and 2 rebounds. His job in the second half, his job was just to clog up the lane. Stop them. They stopped them from driving to the basket. For once in a whole season, we stopped a pick and roll a couple times. I was like, oh my God, we stopped a pick and roll. We stopped slips to the basket. So They tightened up the defense in the second half. He just stood there. Colin Chandler, look, Colin Chandler gets torched on defense. One time he just left his guy. I was with my friends, and his guy just wandered over the 3-point line, and they threw it over there, and he was wide. He hit a three. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? So as much as he gets torched, he hustles. That steal at the end, once again, he's in on the play that puts us ahead, or either tied it. I don't know if it put us. I think it might have put us ahead always. I think it did put us ahead. And then Aberdeen hit a shot. Jasper Johnson had 10 points in the first half. He had 2 in the second half. Once again, we're making our run. Just keep those players in there. So he did a good job of not subbing to just be subbing. Those people that were in there, Diabate, even though God knows that man should never shoot a three-pointer, they hustle. They play defense. And that's what you needed, scrappy guys. Chandler, okay, yeah, he gets torched, but he makes hustle plays. But Jasper Johnson played 20 minutes. And he had 10 in the first half. But second half, look, it was just sheer tyranny of will, because they didn't give up. You got to give it up to them. So Tennessee, look, they're 12-6 and we're 12-6. So we're ahead of them now by, well, I think we were tied. We're ahead of them by 1 game. So yeah, look, we play again. They'll probably beat us in Lexington. I mean, the way the series has been going, we get them, the road team wins. So they're, as far as their team, I don't understand something. I'll look at their team real quick because I forgot some names on their team. Player stats. Tennessee, a mint. They didn't try to get the ball to him at the end of the game. I thought the last 5 minutes they didn't really try to go to him, and I didn't understand why. So he had 17, but the last 5 minutes they didn't really try to get the ball to him. Gillespie had 24. Man, he was just torching. Poor Colin Chandler, man, he just torched him. But at the end, I think he must have got tired because he missed some shots, and that helped us. So they had one guy with 17, a mint, but they stopped going to him. So I don't understand why. And other than that, those 2 guys, I mean, that's the only double-digit scores. So those 2 guys damn near won the game by themselves. But hey, what a good game! I mean, what can I say, man? Like I said, the rivalry's been what it's been. We find a way to win in basketball, and Tennessee finds a way to win in football. We played Texas. They beat Vanderbilt give Vanderbilt their first loss. And then Vandy lost yesterday to Florida, 98-94. It's a real high-scoring game. God, guys, I mean, I hope we don't have to score 90. But, we'll worry about that. The next game is Texas, and I know it's at home. And so, yes. And then after that, who do we have at home after that? We have Texas, and then Ole Miss at home. Well, that's 2. Once again, maybe we'll be down at the half by double digits, and then we'll come back and win. We seem to play inspired in the second half, so I don't know. All right, guys, I've gone 8 minutes. Let's do a live tonight. Football, the portal closed. We only got 4 receivers out of the portal. Only one of them is really, had some experience playing. So that's going to be our stud, Nick Anderson from LSU. And he's been hurt. Hopefully he will get healthy. I'm sure he is by now. And, we'll keep talking about football, but basketball rolls on. Look, guys, we just got to get to the tournament and see what happens. I mean, Mark Pope, if we should have lost those games, if we went 10-8, we'd be calling for his head right now. If we would have lost, should have lost both those games easily. But that's basketball. That's sports. That's basketball. Tomorrow night, Miami plays Indiana. You think Indiana? Well, Indiana should win that game, but it's sports. I mean, you don't know. But anyway, I guarantee you, nobody tried to rig that game you just saw, because that was a fight. They were fighting. I mean, they were angry. And before I get off here, play angry. Yeah, that's it. I'm glad. My friends, we were talking. I'm glad they got in a fight at the end. I'm glad they showed some emotion. You damn right. Fight for one another. I mean, I don't want to see. I'm not an advocate of violence. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. But hey, I like that emotion. Let's play like that the rest of the year. And if Aberdeen will keep doing that right there and just let him do whatever he wants. He's going to be the point guard. Just that guy. He's capable of scoring 17 points a game, man. If we have him and always scoring 15, 17 points a game, everybody else is a supporting cast from night to night. We can, get some more people going. We'll be good. All right, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I have a shorts section of the channel, and I do basketball and football, and I also have a separate basketball section. So check that out. All right, guys, I'll see you tonight on the live. Thanks for watching.